action.
Hi, good afternoon. Today I'm going to ask you a series of questions regarding the school's English proficiency and other problems regarding the school. So
Sure.
let's do this. First, I'm going to ask your age, grade, and country.
Okay, my name is Lydia. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Indonesia.
And you're studying MBA?
I'm studying IMBA.
Okay. So firstly, is Chinese the language of choice for the school administration process? If yes or no, why?
The choices. I think Chinese is very, very hard to learn.
Okay.
So I think.
Do you think the school administration uses Chinese mostly? Or do they use English or what?
What do you mean, like the professor or students?
School administration, like for example, the people who deal with the school fees and the dorm issues.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. A lot of them can't speak Chinese, so I have a lot of difficult time to deal with my problems. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had the difficulty of finding an interpreter to translate your problems?
For right now, because I have some Taiwanese friend at my class, so they can help me for right now. But I don't know about next semester if I still have Taiwanese friend in my class.
So you think, like for example, like every time when you ever have a problem, you need to find some people to help you. So do you think that's a hassle? Like,
yes, definitely hassle. Yeah, I have a lot of problem with that. Yeah, because my Taiwanese friend is not always around me all the time. Yeah.
Have you ever had the trouble to join student groups because of Chinese?
For sure, because I'm interested for join in like school activities, but I don't have idea who's I need to talk with. I don't have idea where's the place. So yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So do you think the school prioritize the Taiwanese students more than the international students regarding these issues?
I think that's probably because most this is Taiwanese school,
yes, okay.
so yeah, like.
But this is an international college, so you know.
Yeah, yeah. I think they need at least one people in one department, you know, that can speak English. Yeah, good English, can understand what we want, what we need. Yeah.
Have you ever had problems ordering food or drinks in the campus?
For sure. A lot of menu there, just like pure in Chinese.
And what do you usually do?
I ask the manager if they can put the English menu, and it works in some places. For example, I asked the coffee shop before if they can put the English menu because a lot of international student, you know. So like a week later when I came there, they already
followed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's good idea. Yeah, it's a good thing.
So, what is your experience with the in-class group discussions? Are the students speaking with each other in English or any other language?
With my group, I'm pretty lucky because I have like 4 friends in a group that we can speak English okay. But with other students, they can't speak English very good. So for example, there's 4 groups. There's only 1 people who can speak English very good. So only 1 person that work. In the 3 of them is just like doing nothing.
There,
yeah.
doing nothing.
Yeah.
So if you ever had a chance to pick your own group, would you rather choose foreign students or would you choose Chinese students? And what should be the solution to this problem?
I told you, in Chinese student in my class
they
is no, they speak. I'm lucky because they speak.
Okay, they speak English.
English. That's that's part of my group.
Okay.
But yeah, so
you're
in this position, I'm lucky.
You're a special case.
Yeah, I have special case.
Okay. Do the teachers use other languages besides English to teach?
Not really, but their accent is so Chinese. So sometimes, at the first week, I don't really understand what they said. I don't have idea. But right now, after almost 2 months,
you get used to it.
Yeah, I used to it.
It's actually, that was my next question about the accent. So I'm gonna ask you a different question now. So for example, the school employs teachers every year to all the different departments. So what do you suggest? Like, what should be the employment process include for the English proficiency?
Of course.
Because this is an international school, basically.
Yeah,
you know?
of course. It's actually doesn't matter for me if they're coming from Western or Taiwanese, as long as
They
I
speak
can
proper
understand
English,
English, their English, I can understand, because it's very important that you understand what your professor said, right? Yeah.
So finally, what is your biggest problem in the school? What's the biggest problem you face?
Like I told you, there's not really much student here speaks English. So if I need, for example, like I have problem with my dorm, like I don't know how to,
you don't know who to talk
like
to.
because my other international student also can speak Chinese. So I think it's really important in this school if they can give like not an elective but like requirement class for English, like for the students. So at least we can.
Don't you think the students should have proper English proficiency before entering this university? Because university requires that.
That's why. That's very interesting, because before, when in my applicant, one of the applicant that I have to do is I have to have like TOEFL or TOEIC or like English
IELTS
certificate,
okay.
right? I was so panicked because I don't have any of that certificate. So I met the dean and I talked with him, and he said, "Oh, it's okay, I can talk with you. So I know you can speak English, so you don't need that." Of course, I'm like, okay, it's okay for me. So by the time the classes start, I met the friends. I have some friends that can't speak English at all. So I was wondering, how can they accept the student like that when the applicant should have the English certificate, So yeah.
So you think there's a big problem?
The big problem
in
is
the
like,
process?
yeah. Well, we don't know what they do. It's like either like the school doesn't care about what they said on the applicant, or because the student they can make the certificate anywhere in their country, So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for your opinions and your answers, and hopefully we'll follow up on what you said and try to find a solution for this.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.